Hello, I am PD Master Corey Russell, and I had a game against an expert where I used the Hippopotamus opening as white. This opening isn't necessarily a great opening, it is solid though. And the idea of it is kind of like the other kinds, where I intentionally let black have much his face, and the question is, will he push too hard and end up losing, which is called overextending. Um, I actually did play pretty good and played some good moves, so I like to show you guys this game. Uh, like I said, I was white. So Hippopotamus starts by feeding jittering both bishops. So that's what I do. Black is playing very solid here. And the next step is we develop our E and D pawns to D3 so the knights can go behind them. Fred says there's 8 games and black has an edge. And that's okay. We kind of knew that black would have an edge here. All right, continue development here. Don't really want to play A3 because that stops C4. You can still play it, but then if he does it, I get the A file, so it's okay. The idea of this move is that when I do C4 and if you take B take, and if he does 95, bishop take knight, queen take E5, and rook take B7. So it idea is to put subtle pressure on B5 or B7. Um, so here, if I take knight take is really nasty because pressure on D3. You might do A take, you get the A file. So, anyway, there's a lot of reasons to just bypass. I had a feeling you take with knight, which allows a nice square for my own knight. Yeah, we need to do that. We don't have much choice here. We got to trade that off. And put the rook to the C file. Forcing me to trade. That's a good move. Trying to tie down his knight because the queen's on free, so he moves out of the way. Threatens the exchange, although I'm sure he's going to see it, which he does. I go back to attack his A pawn. He says, Fritz says E take against us equal, but I sack the pawn. Now black has a slight advantage. And here I had a better move than I did. It's not terrible, but better. The best move is queen take b4. And the point is, if he takes my queen, check, check, and mate. But if he doesn't take the queen, I just want a pawn. So of course I should have done that. So I attack its rook. You should go to d8. So now I do see it by this point. I sack my queen. Of course he can't take. You should do rook a8. So I go to e1 because I don't like c3. I can get hit by the knights. That would not be good. So e1 is the best square. Here I did a good move. b4. This says queen pawn takes better. And it's 97 check. So it's pretty level, although I'm going to get it past a pawn maybe, which could be. So here I try something interesting. I do e4. This is an interesting move because if he takes it, then check, takes, and then mate. But if he doesn't take the knight, of course, I win the exchange. However, the right move actually was rook c4, and I have a clear advantage. Whoops. Oh well. Still, this made it harder for him. That's a good move on his part. He should have taken it with the knight. He did it with the rook. Now I have a clear advantage. Fritz is of a strong initiative. Rook fc1, of course. And here I found a good move. a6. This is a really powerful move because it sets up a7 and he can't take. Because unfortunately for him, this is mate. So this is causing serious trouble for him. Fritz says I'm winning. So I could do rook a8 or b8, I mean, but he goes here, and it's like, oh, well, how do I proceed? So instead, I thought rook b7 looks strong because he still can't move the knight anywhere close, but if he moves the knight at all, then of course rook b8 wins the rook. So, and pressure on the seventh rank is still good as well, too, actually. And it did this. Fritz gives an exclamation mark. This is really good because he can't take, because then, of course, rook b8 and win the rook. So the pawn's immune. However, the other issue is it sets up this, which is a strong threat. And the point again is he can't do this because check somewhere, doesn't matter here, and then it win the rook. So he saw that threat. So he goes here to stop. This is stacking a knight, but I guess it would get to a pawn, and my pawns are pretty weak, and the pawn is pretty weak. So he does have a chance to draw even with the knight. However, there is a problem with this. Can everybody see? Yes. Skip the knight, take this, and it's called checkmate. And so I got him after all. So that was the Hippopotamus attack, opening him. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and we'll see you guys next time.